He's like, oh yeah, I can say anti-Semitic stuff and Adidas can't drop me.
And then they drop it.
Yeah. So let's talk about Ye.
Kanye?
Not the cocaine, but yes, Kanye.
I'll talk about Kanye.
You got something to say?
No, he's definitely just like.
Is there more?
Is he apologizing a bunch now? Did he backtrack?
Is he backtracking already?
That's what I thought. I thought he backtracked. Yeah, I thought he wanted an apology.
He did. He said sorry for the anti-Semitic shit.
He was like, I'm sorry, y'all. I was wilding out. I was wrong. I'm sorry for saying all the stuff about the Jewish media. He was saying stuff like that. Or unless that was a few.
There's one where he apologizes for false George Floyd claims after losing Adidas.
That's what it was.
Let's see. There's another one where
Spot on.
Completely wrong.
Yeah, nailed it.
he might, maybe it says he did apologize for anti-Semitic remarks amid ongoing backlash.
But like it was probably a half-ass apology. Yeah.
Kyrie Irving's felt half-assed. That's what it felt.
What even happened with Kyrie Irving? Why did he get in trouble?
He posted on Twitter a link to a movie or something like that also had some sort of I guess anti-Semitic.
Was it the Beguiled? Would that have been tight? You think he would have got in trouble if he posted that?
No.
People would have came down on him for that?
Kyrie Irving, maybe. Maybe.
Dude, we should try to buy the rights to the Beguiled. Because we're single-handedly like keeping it alive.
I don't think it needs to stay alive.
They put it on Hawaiian Airlines because
Do you know that we can't post that shit on TikTok?
That's crazy.
I can't believe it. And it's acting like we fucking directed it. We might as well get the rights.
Exactly.
That's fucked up.
Isn't it a Crytron movie? Like what the
Yes, it's like in this fucking vault of like, what is it, like the movie? Yeah, the Turner.
AMC Turner Classic.
Wait, as in like, did on the TikTok, did you have the actual like clip from it in there?
Yeah.
Or is
Are they taking it down for copyright?
No,
or
they're
is
not,
it
it's
like,
not even for copyright.
It's because
it's for like child endangerment or some shit.
Then tell that to Clint fucking Eastwood.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
He was endangering a child though, dude.
But isn't there a
Or he was saving her from danger.
Like we're actually showing it in the correct light of like, look at how fucked up this is.
Wait, that's what we've been doing? Whoa. I just had an out-of-body experience.
Just astral projected.
I thought this was just a great scene, dude.
Classic.
Classic movie.
We're just watching it and just going, yeah.
Like Casablanca.
My favorite scene.
So every time last time we're like, show Jason Cheney because it's a great film.
What was his reaction?
He loved it. He's like, I support this 1,000%.
He's like,
good.
oh wow, that's very nice.
Yeah, that was the line. That was
Sounds
the
about
line.
right.
Oh, so cool. Very nice of him.
So Kanye,
I always like to know what
his
people think.
net worth. You guys hear about his net worth?
It dwindled like crazy.
So
Wasn't he up to $1 billion?
he was
He
at
was a billionaire.
1.5 billion. His net worth was at about 1.5 billion. And recently he has basically been
like 200 million.
now
He's
it's
a loser
400
with 400 million.
Now it's 400 million according to Forbes.
His quality of life just went down like 0.5%. Like think about that. That's crazy.
Poor guy, dude.
That is
He
crazy.
probably can't have the pool cleaner come every week. This is like every other week or something.
His fountain cleaner can't come every
That's
day.
right.
To scale back.
Yeah, I mean,
I love the idea of hating on him. Like, come on.
yeah, the idea that he still lost over $1 billion and is still one of the world's wealthiest musicians, with the remainder of his fortune coming from real estate, cash, his music catalog, and a 5% stake in ex-wife Kim's shapewear company Skims.
That's a great company, though.
Yeah, he's still gonna be getting a fuck ton of money for a long time.
That shit's gonna blow up, dude.
Skims?
The Skims? Have you seen? I wish they made them for men, honestly. Can I keep it a buck? Have you seen them?
Have you ever seen those for men?
They have it for men?
I saw a skim store at the
They got
airport
it.
once.
Tell me.
Wait, send me a link.
I think they do though.
Yeah.
Where'd you see? You saw Skims where?
At the airport.
At the airport?
Yeah.
Was there a bunch of dudes in there? Pretending like they're shopping for their wives. Oh, like that. My wife needs something. Like my wife. Yeah.
All yelling so it's so loud.
They put it on their own body. Oh yeah, my wife would wear this size, I think.
Hey, my wife's a little bigger in the hips.
She's kind of like my size, actually.
Yeah, like she's kind of my size. Like like my wife like has like this like flappy what do you call it? Her cutlets kind of flap out.
What do you call
What do you call that? She's got a little bigger package for my wife.
Bought some girl shorts. Yeah.
From Skims?
No.
From Hims. Hims.
Hims.
I think it was Quicksilver, but they did a collab with Stranger Things, and the shorts are so fucking
This is
sick.
very different. What are we talking
They did a
about?
collab with Stranger Things.
Yeah.
And it ended up looking like Skims?
No, because we're talking about men buying female clothes, right?
Oh, okay. All right, I'm now.
I was like, Quicksilver did a collab with Strange Things and Skims?
That's why I bought girl shorts, because I put it on and I like the way that it
It
looks.
slimmed you a little?
I mean, it was. There's no guy version of the shorts. It looks fucking dope. It's dope. Yeah, it's like one side is tie dye, the other side is, and it's short because I like short shorts. But then the thing is, the nut area is weird because
Because it's made for a vagina.
they're cut different. Yeah,
There's like a diva cup inside.
I gotta wear this demon cup at me the whole day.
it feels.
There's an IUD in there.
I like Joe's realization that like girls' clothes is cut different.
Yeah, he's like, yo, you guys hear about this?
In the crotch area.
You ever seen women's bicycles? The fuck?
There's like a dildo on the seat.
Like every time, dude.
There's a basket full of tampons in the
What was the article?
Kanye,
It's about Quicksilver and Stranger Things.
Dude, that's so funny.
So what did he actually apologize about?
I barely heard shit about
Oh, so this isn't about Nick just
This is about his net worth.
Nick just fucking incepted me. I thought this article was his apology tour.
No, this is about Kanye. I just feel like we got to be talking about Kanye in general because, like, he's all the rave, he's all the news. At the end of the day, I know all of us here at some point had to be fans of his music.
Oh, dude, yeah. His debut
I like college
times.
dropout.
How do you guys feel about that? Do you guys have any of those issues where it's like, oh, somebody did something weird, so I can't hear their music?
Nah, dude.
Dude, I like Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can goddamn do about it.
You know what's weird is that I don't idolize and worship humans at all. I feel like everyone has a fucked up side and a creative good side or whatever. Yeah. So then that little element of who they are isn't the whole person, right? So yeah, this motherfucker can't be a sick motherfucker, but then if he made a cool thing, then that's what I can respect that cool thing for, that crap.
Yeah.
Even Hattori Hanzo?
Oh, especially Hattori Hanzo.
Even Michael Jackson, bro. Joe loves Michael Jackson.
Especially Michael Jackson.
He loves his music.
Especially.
He loves his music.
He loves the diddling too. He loves.
That never happened. That never happened at all.
It's a different stance.
Yeah.
You maintain that, huh?
Yep. And by the way, they caught a lot of porn in his house that were adult. So he likes adult porn.
It was his maid's porn. His butlers and his maids all had
It was
that.
Jermaine's.
Yeah, there you go.
They planted it. So I just like the balls on Kanye to be able to go onto a podcast and say anti-Semitic stuff, and then he's like, oh yeah, I can say anti-Semitic stuff, and Adidas can't drop me.
And then they drop it.
It's classic.
That's so funny, dude.
So wild, like
Classic.
whoa, you're
Kanye's a wild boy.
And Adidas took a major hit by dropping him too.
bro, dude, like, because I got a family member who works at Adidas. Their whole department, they have like over 200 plus employees or something. My number's probably wrong, but I think it was like over 250 employees. Their whole building that has been in disarray for like months. And then when the decision finally came out, it's kind of like that whole,
It's gone now.
it's shut down. You know what I mean? Like a bunch,
They all lost
an
jobs.
entire industry in essence. You know what I'm saying? Is like
Kanye wild now, dude.
that's what it takes him. That's how fucking big he is though too, right? Like if you're talking about like 250 million or something like that.
Can your friend get us some Yeezys?
Yeezys, they discontinued them.
So now they're going to be more rare and more valuable, right?
They're potentially going to be more rare and more valuable.
What was the biggest thing? Because I think before that, he did some other shit, right? And then they didn't care. But once he talked about the
Yeah.
Jewish stuff,
Once
that's
it
when
was-
all the Jewish people got mad and then started firing him. That's basically,
firing.
yeah, that's what happened, right?
I mean, that's the point of no return, I think.
Like you could talk about black people, you could do the White Lives Matter, you could do all that, but do
Yeah.
not touch the Jewish stuff.
Yeah,
because when you
it's-
hit that,
It's like there's no way to rationalize that.
yeah.
But he was being too wild with it.
Yeah, and also with Kanye too, if he does anything with, it's one of those. Okay, speaking from an Asian perspective, right? If he talks about anything black related, okay,
Because he's black.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Or even if he says white life matters, it's almost like that's still the dichotomy of the conversation. But once you go into like a whole different, group of people and like talking about some other shit, yeah, you're like, wait, what the fuck? You know what I mean? So
It feels like he was in a bar fight, and then like he accidentally he's just fucking swinging, and then he hits some guy in the elbow, something like a Jewish guy in the face, and then he doubles down and he's like, yeah, well, good, fuck you, man. Why? Oh, just say you're sorry. You hit the guy. Just say sorry.
It seemed like he was on such a roll that he was like, he really probably thought he could say anything,
like,
and
"Yo, check this
then he dared to do that one highest
And
step.
another thing.
And it's like, oh no, dude, nobody's above that one.
He piled on
Because I
that.
think even if, like, let's say that he said shit about Asians, I think he would have honestly still been fine, and that's sad.
Yeah, you know why? Because we're pussies.
No, it's because you don't bite the hand that feeds you, man. You're gonna get fired by your bosses if you talk shit about them.
Did you guys see the Dave Chappelle Saturday Night Live?
Yeah.
I didn't get to watch it yet. I heard it's great.
It's fucking great.
He did a
amazing.
stand-up?
He just does Saturday Night Live. Yeah.
Opening monologue.
I heard he
and the Game of
lied.
Thrones one's is hilarious.
I heard he lied to them about what he was going to do, and then he like did completely a different set than
No
rehearsal.
way.
Yeah, that's what I heard. But I haven't seen it yet.
That's even more brilliant.
What a G.
What was it? What was it? What happened?
Well, basically, he addresses all this stuff. He talks about Kanye. He talks about, and you know, there's different people on the news now that are like, you know, kind of giving Dave Chappelle a little bit more, you know, backlash again. But he even talks about one of his jokes is he's talking about how nobody should ever put two words together and be successful for it. And those two words are like the and Jews. So you can't use those two words together ever in a successful way.
I never see anybody do good after that.
Yeah, and then he talks about like blah blah blah. He's like, bro, like Adidas was founded by Nazis and they still get it. You know what I mean? Like, so he goes off.
That's hilarious.
He goes off, but you know he never like lies, right? Like he kind of like says what's on the dot. Yeah.
He was talking about the stereotype of like, yeah, there's a lot of people in Hollywood that are Jewish. He's
Yeah.
like, that happens.
Yeah, he's like, I've been to Hollywood. There's a lot of Jews, but you know it doesn't matter because a lot of black people in Ferguson. We don't run that place.
yeah. And it's like the perfect joke, dude.
But that's like saying there's a fucking nail conspiracy by Vietnamese people.
There is.
And then like, you just, I mean, it's just the way that they got into the industry is because they didn't have any opportunities and someone taught them how to do nails and then they just brought their family. And then I was watching this doc about how Jewish folks built Hollywood is because they couldn't get other jobs. Anglos didn't hire them. So they started buying into movie theaters out in the East Coast. And they're like, well, instead of renting and licensing movies, why don't we just make our own? And then that's how Hollywood was built. So it's like all of these immigrant groups in America in history has found an industry and they dominate an industry because they'll be like, hey, you want to come to America? Just like the Cambodians with donut shops. So then I'm like, why is that a conspiracy? Like it happens with so many different ethnic groups in the States.
Send that doc to Kanye, dude. Make him watch it.
The real conspiracy to me is why we can't post Pepe memes because I fucking love Pepe and everyone.
The frog?
Yeah.
Because it's white supremacists.
People were wilding out with Pepe. Like some bad people were wilding out with Pepe. We all love Pepe, and then now Pepe the Frog is like this. Like
Wait, he is?
yeah, the ADL said he's like a hate symbol, and I'm like,
It's a hate symbol now.
this sweet little frog.
The frog meme's a hate symbol.
Wait, how did that happen?
because the troll became real.
Yeah,
So like,
troll.
let's say like people were trolling that it was white supremacy symbol, all that stuff, and then they were just using it on 4chan to like, you know, like
It's like
troll,
this.
Look, it's the first thing that comes up. You search Pepe the Frog, the first thing that comes up is the ADL saying it's a hate symbol.
Yep.
Yeah. They just decided it was.
Yeah, and then just because some white supremacist dudes wore it on a rally, just to be it, because they're also trolls too, then they made it their symbol.
But it's not their symbol.
It's not.
It's like if all the Proud Boys suddenly wore fucking Quicksilver, then that's the new fucking hate symbol.
Quicksilver of Stranger Things.
That's my shit. Right?
Colleen asked what the ADL is.
That's what I asked.
Anti-defamation.
Nick really wants to know.
Kalyne asked.
She asked that. I didn't ask that.
I know what it is.
I know what it is.
Don't ask me now.
Don't ask me though. Don't ask me.